What is up, guys? So, against my, or not even against my better judgment right now is telling me to probably back out the last bit of money that I have in CaramelSwap to see what happens. Right now, it's gone now. I've written it down all the way down to about 35 cents, and I think a lot of it has to do with the market pullback, and then B, people are obviously trying to hodl in some of these investments and not really spend much at the moment. The other thing with Caramel is that they're waiting on the audit to come through, and it should be coming through very soon. But only thing that I don't like at this point is one of the team members had just put out in the Telegram, which kind of signaled to me, do make a move now and wait later. You know what I'm saying? Make a move now and then see what happens a little bit later. Is they just put out a message in the Telegram basically saying the latest update was not performed, basically because let's just read it. It says, like you, we are waiting for news about the processes that was about to happen and news for updating. Yesterday, our dev disappeared, and we just found out a few minutes ago that he had health problems and is hospitalized. The last announced burn did not happen because of that. The hearing process is in his hands. Fortunately, it's very complicated to manage a project like this, and sometimes things can get out of hand. Unforeseen events happen. We are very sad that we did not live up to your expectations and all the updates in a timely manner. We will never lie or try to deceive you. We want to be as transparent as possible and hope you understand us. We will keep our work in the communities as we are doing. CaramelSwap counts on you. Thanks. And they locked the group so they can make that message and I guess have everybody actually look at it. But to me, that things do happen, but at the same time, in this game where people end up missing and things like that happen, I don't know if the devs are just, I don't know if this particular person had gotten just a little defeated because of the pump and then it going all the way down, so they're stepping back or what. But you don't want to be caught up in that, and whatever you do got, I would just take it out and wait to see what happens. Buy back in if it goes low again and see kind of what happens. But yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna cash out if I can and try to make that happen. So yeah, that's what we're gonna end up doing. See if we can make that happen. And the reason why we're doing this, like I said, the reason why we're doing this is because, again, in the last couple of projects that I've been involved with, I sat back and I said, you know, I'm just going to let it play out. And then I ended up getting burned. And not necessarily in a bad way as like they did anything to me, but I missed my window of opportunity to make a really good advance, simply because I wanted to just have emotion and just believe that the project was going to do what I wanted it to do. And in crypto, it doesn't usually happen that way. So it's one of those things where you just gotta take your wins when you can get them, and then take your losses and move on. But I think CaramelSwap might be okay. I don't know. It just depends, guys. It's hard to tell at this point. It's really, really hard to tell at this point. It seems as if people are pulling their money out of this platform and then just moving on. If this is the case, we're going to just keep looking at the source and seeing what happens. If it continues to drop, we'll check the community to see what's going on with the community, if people are just moving on. But if it has just run its course, then it is what it is. We'll find the next one. But as of right now, we pulled everything else that we could pull out. I'm not going to just let it sit in there and continue to devalue. If anything, if it goes back down really, really low, then of course I'll probably buy back in very low and ride it again. But at this point, it's time to move on. Appreciate all you guys that have been in here with me and maybe have already taken your profits and gone. But yeah, right now the rodeo is not officially over, but essentially it's over for right now. I do have some stuff still staked in, as far as my ZFi still staked in. We're gonna see what that does, if it allows us to, it's gonna allow us to stay in the game for a little bit and just kind of check back up on the health. But in this situation, like I said, I don't want my humongous investment that I still have in there to continue to devalue. And while I'm watching, I'd rather it just go down and then have a spot for me to come back in to make a few bucks. So with that, we are done for now. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining CaramelSwap, joining me on this journey. If you are still in, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. If you feel like you should still stay in to see what happens, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, this could take back off again today. Who knows? You never know. It's crypto. So you move, you win or you lose or you move on. So that's what I'm doing. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.